Hello. Welcome to Tuesday stream. Hello, little station. Murphy. How's it going today? Auntie says. It's good, man. It's good. I'm very tired. It's been a long week. Carly's making her deposits at work. She's just dumping her money in. Hi, Joel. Hi. I don't normally come on till later. Bus and train boy. Well, thank you for joining us a little bit early. It's usually around 8 o'clock on a Tuesday. We sit down to the end of our week. Our working week finishes on a Tuesday. And you'll see little bits and bobs changed on the screen and things are going across the top. I don't know if it looks right. I'm going to... I haven't got the studio up on my... I've got the studio up on my phone. It doesn't show lives all the time. I accidentally clicked go live too soon, so I'm sorry about that. I made it before the start. That's no problem, Joel. Normally I click OBS is a bit weird. You have to go into OBS, select stream, start stream, put all the information in. And this week I didn't do any of that. I just literally clicked stream and it started to stream. Can you see all that? Does it look okay? Content. I don't actually know what it streams in. Oh, advanced resolution, 1080p. So last super chat wasn't Stephanie for $10. That's just me testing stuff. Are you playing City Bus Manager at Little Station? We can play City Bus Manager if that's what you want us to play. Bradley. Hello, Bradley. Bradley from Burnley Bus Station, who takes some wonderful photos of Burnley buses and comes on the buses with us. Bradley is awesome. We love Bradley. The UK Bus Journey Traveller. Hi, Anthony. Hi, UK Bus Journey Traveller. I had to get a new monitor as I leave one broke. I do my streams on OBS. Has driver training started for the 2As yet? If so, what vehicle? It hasn't. Driver training has only started this week for the Manchester routes. So it hasn't started for the 2As yet. I need to go and ask about that, actually. I need to go and see Frank, our manager, and have a conversation with Frank. Not a bad conversation, just like want to learn some more stuff conversation and how can I benefit from what's going on around the depot sort of things. Just checking on Sebastian. He's not happy. He's teething again, but he'll go down. He'll go down eventually. Yeah, OBS is what we use. Super chat thing for Stephanie. She's not real. She's all fake. I can show you that on my screen. There you go. Stephanie is a fake super chat. That's trippy as hell. We're just testing out things because I know you guys subscribe and you don't get to see it on the channel. And someone donated last week and it didn't pop up. I had it all set up for Twitch and it just doesn't work for YouTube, so I had to redo it all again. And I've only had like a limited time today to do it. So yeah, it was 5 minutes before the stream started. I'll get more professional with this stuff again. I suppose Carly's been on Blackburn End. Yeah, Carly has been on the 152s today. I'm doing very well, Bradley. I'm extremely tired. As I said, today is like my Friday/Sunday. It's the end of my working week. I've now got 2 days off. And before I have my 2 days off, I come to spend it with you lovely lot. So, what has been occurring in the world of buses? Well, as we know, Vision are coming to Blackburn. Vision are coming to Rottenstall. What else has been happening? I can't remember, something else happened, didn't there? Vision's coming. Vision, is it Vision? Some changes. Oh, that's what happened. Right. One of you lovely, beautiful people in the workshop this, the Dr. UK, you sir, hello Alex, hello Lancashire, you lovely people. I've got to put my ugly mug It's the worst photo of me ever, but it's fine. Hello, Alex. Hello, Lancashire Ventures. My ugly mug on a 464, and it is 273 squeaky. Yeah, so if we get City Bus Manager today, we'll stick that on there. I'm going to award that person. Nope, go back. What are you doing, you? I'm going to award you Saucy. Definitely get a thumbs up from me, and it's added to the collection. I'll subscribe to it. I'll subscribe to all of them. Let it download that in the corner. It looks like I've got registration plates, or it looks like I got the registration plates already. I was expecting you. I've been expecting you. And I even put my YouTube channel there. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Vision coming to Blackburn. Is there any routes, or are they taking over? No, Vision's not coming to Blackburn. I'm just tired and completely misspoke. They are coming to Rottenstall. I've had a Vision driver at my house this afternoon. My friend, I've got to get that. It's worth it. It does look good. Hello, Keely Bus. Yeah, it's I had a Vision driver at my house today. We were talking a lot about work, a lot about like the future. I can update today. Patch probably. Future, what we're all doing. It's like 464 muggy of you. Yeah, it's a really bad picture. I don't know where it came from. It's probably just been chopped off the side of one of my things. I think it's the actual DM Transport did it for my banner. So yeah. Hello, Oasis Transport. Hello, Bradley. I'm saying everyone's name again twice, aren't I? Pure PD boo. Yeah, so we're talking about what's been going on in the area. It's funny because we were talking this afternoon, and I said to her, like, what buses are they gonna put on? What buses are they gonna put on these new Haslenden routes? And she's like, they're going for ADLs. Going off West 627 has been repainted to Wigan corporate colours. Oh, now you're gonna remember, Alex. There's a time and a place. We've just started streaming. No, mate, I love you to bits. Don't worry. Right. What was it? Go northwest. Oh, that's shiny. Is that going to be in the B network? It's nice, that. I'll give you that. 1872 from the heat of the engine. It was hot. City Bus Manager looks good. Is it PC only? It is PC only, unfortunately. Right, let's have a look. A new Vision will come into Rottenstall, but not Blackburn, if that were the case. No, they're not coming to Blackburn just yet. You never know, they might end up in Blackburn. There are a lot of new routes up for discussion in Blackburn, and I know that they've definitely been talking about getting some, and I know Pilkingtons are trying to push some routes over to them. There's a lot of discussions going on, so obviously there's some things I can say, some things I can't say. I do not work for Vision. I'm only relaying what my friend is telling me. My friend is trying to poach me to Vision. And at the moment, I am transdev. I'm staying transdev at the moment. I don't know if I'll be transdev by next year. I don't know. But they've got some really tight routes, so I was like, there's not a chance. So yeah, they are putting on the Haslenden, they're putting Enviros 7 meters or 9 meters, whatever they've got. They're putting the Enviro 200 MCCs on there. Bradley, naughty Bradley. You don't have to, mate. Right, hang on. Let me just because apparently your name's so long. I now have to go back in and re-edit the super chat. Save. Right, hang on. Bradley. Thank you. I appreciate that. Right, I've paused chat. And that's your first super as well. Ever. Bus and Train Boy, please hold off on the registrations. We will look at them later on. Ralos, hi Ant, you alright? I am good, mate. I'm tired. Suddenly Keely presidents are going next year. Yeah, no, it's about time, really. I've heard a lot about buses moving around at Transdev. There's a lot of certain Facebook posts by Peloton. Peloton has come out with some great information. I think it's something to do with 2A, sorry. My fleet will be full of solos. Right, let me get back to where we are. Right, let's get back to the top. Reset. Because bloody Joe ahead over here. Right, Keely burnt his legs. Well, that happens. City Bus Manager is only a PC exclusive at the moment. I don't know if it's going to come to console. I have not spoken to the developers for a very long time about it. We did have some in-depth conversations about stuff and how it worked, and they did implement some of the changes that I recommended. My fleet will be full of solo and verses. You're a brave man, Bus and Train Boy. You're a brave man. 2A, sorry. No, Joel, I'm still not learned it yet, and I will find out when it's going to come. Right, hang on. Let's move that because Bradley broke the super chat button. Sadly, Keely's presence is going next year. It is sad, but obviously there's a lot going on next year. We may obviously see a Tisha stream about it last stream, so I'm so happy. They've been there a long time, and obviously it's a case of now it's the right time to replace them. And as further down, obviously Paul Turner has said there are buses moving around. We are meant to be getting back our original 3 extra buses that we sent to Flyer. They're meant to be coming back. When they're coming back, we do not know. That is the truth. But then obviously, the Visionary taking over, the Mercedes Mellors are becoming available. Not sure where they're going yet. So yeah, everything's just a little bit up in the air. We skip that ad for a second because it's not really worth it. So yeah, we don't know where the Mellors are going. Right. I wanted to do it, so don't worry. Right, so if you're looking at Flickr images, can you check? We're not going to do Flickr images just yet. I've just done one because there was a repaint and it was Alex, and I think I missed it last time. So that's why we looked at that one. We will be doing look at buses halfway through the stream, maybe in the end of the stream, as usual. We always look at buses. We do like to look at buses together. Right, yep, been part of the B network, but only from route lane and stuff. I had seen it. I'd seen it in its old colours, but not realised it was part of the B network. I'd seen it when I was down in Bolton once or twice. There's a lovely wife in the background. Say hello, wife. Hello. She's tired. We're all tired. Seb's teething again. Bradley, you're welcome again. You don't have to do it, Brad, but I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hats off to you all, guys. Right, so let's just, before we keep continuing down, still at Bradley's comments. Obviously, yesterday we launched 2.99 memberships. I want to reiterate this on stream now, and I mean this properly. You do not have to subscribe to the 2.99 membership. The 2.99 membership was initiated because YouTube sends me a ton of emails about being a content creator. I don't see myself as a content creator. I see myself as a community guy who's making videos about buses, transport, the best of Lancashire, streams and gamings, and they would not stop hammering me week in, week out with these bloody memberships. So I made a membership. I didn't want to lock content behind a paywall. I don't want to lock communication behind a paywall. But the only thing I could think of that could give you guys, if you wanted to pay it, was obviously the scrolling banner. Like, as you can see now, you'll get it on stream anyway. That's free of charge, the names and stuff. But the scrolling banner in a video. You don't have to buy it. The best way to support the channel, and I swear to God, this is the... When a YouTube user used to say, oh, let's get to 1,000 likes, I thought they were taking the piss. I genuinely did. The like button is the best metric. If that video goes out to my 1,600 subscribers and every one of you like it, YouTube goes, they really like that. Let's push that to 20,000. The last 2 videos haven't done too well. The third video I didn't expect to do well because it's route training, But the more you like things, even if you don't like it, a dislike's fine, but responding to it like a like and a comment is the best thing you guys can do for free. And that's all I expect of you. If you do like it, just like it. Right. Payment, you don't have to buy things. You don't have to send donations. I appreciate them. They all go back to the channel anyway. I've got an idea of doing a challenge with some of you. Going out and finding where we can go for a tenner. What we can do for 20 quid on the buses. Or I'll buy you all ice cream if I go to the Great Harwood Show and any of you turn up. I'm allergic to ice cream, so that's more ice cream for you guys. Right, I have a question. What happened to all the Volvos buses that stopped operating? I want to know. I don't know. When I joined the company, there was 2 Scanias parked up that looked like they were dead. And that was the last one. And there was a couple of blue ones parked up with Blackburn. I think they've gone for scrap. I think Transdev didn't like the versions of buses that Rosso had bought, and they had their own sort of thing. If you notice, like if you go on bustimes.org, a lot of it is Opta, Volvo BT7s, Geminis, and Gemini 1s, and they have plaques for them. So I just don't think they like the versions that Brendan bought. Brendan bought a lot of them. Rylos, we'll come back to Flickr, CM Transport and stuff. Good evening, Nance. Good evening. Keely Buses, hello again. Bradley Low, my videos. Right, I'm getting back down the chat. I have never had this problem before. Just I got some Keely Buses today. I'm going to come over to Keely and we're going to do a lot of the buses. And we're going to, yeah. So, yes. Is it true that 3613 or 3614 comes to Blackburn? Not heard anything. Be honest, not heard anything. I broke the chat. It's fine, Bradley. 1843, 1847, 1755, 1823, 1806, and 2794. That's a lot of buses you got today. Streetlights going back. Streetlights getting back branded, Ant. 6 of them are all done, and 5 of them have been in the garage. I spoke to one of the shift fitters on Saturday. I asked him what was going on with them. That's what's going on with it, and he said they are getting ready for service. So that is basically maintenance. It's just a matter of time when that maintenance will be done, because obviously there's maintenance, there's proactive maintenance, there's ongoing maintenance, and then there's breakdowns. And that's because it's been hot, things have been breaking. Example, the hot lines have been breaking. What happened to the 6 and 7 Verses and the streetlights? Because the Verses seem to be on other routes, but the 6 and 7s. So the 6 and 7s, what happens is we debranded about 5 or 6 of them last year. So what they're doing is they're using the Verses on things like the Cliveros, the Chorleys, and the 22s, because they are unique buses. Basically, they've got all the settings in the what do they call it, the blind. So when the 464 breaks, instead of sending us Volvos now, they're sending us the Blackburn stock, the Blackburn buses, and then they're putting the 6 and 7s, the streetlights going on there, because they're only short routes. So the problem is with these, if they break down going to Chorley and they can't get them back, it's 750 quid. They break down going to Accrington or Great Harwood, it's a mechanic running out to them and trying to get them going. So yeah, it's a lot cheaper to put them up the streetlights on the 6 and 7 and then send the Verses to the places that need stock. Right, I'm getting down these. I was wondering if 278 will go back into the 464 livery or into Blackburn livery. 278, I don't know actually. It probably might go into Pride of the North. I would assume it'll go into Pride of the North. Apparently, Stagecoach Preston is due EV bus soon. I've not heard anything right about it. There's been sort of like talk about the updates to what's going on with Preston Bus Station and Preston Bus Company. But Stagecoach haven't really announced anything yet. I think eventually a lot of them will go that way because of Zebra 2 funding that's due to thingy. I hit 13 subscribers today. I started my channel under a week ago. Congratulations. 13 subscribers under a week. That's brilliant. Anthony, what happened to all the Rosa buses? Advanced that one. Keely Bus, subscribe once off the stream at the end. Oh, thanks. Smudgy Teddy, news but is gaming. Hi mate, that's a long name. Hey. 316 is coming to Blackburn, 316 is getting withdrawn, did not know that. I burnt my legs on 18 and 207 hot seats with the engine boiling. Will happen. You don't have to sit at the back of the buses. Wow, caught up. Right, breathe. Morgan. Oh, there's bloody thing going off now. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I did put it somewhere. Where is my... No, because that'll get all you excited at looking at buses again. Stream elements, live stream, settings. Right, let's copy that onto my follow us on Instagram. The reason the Instagram was launched is because I want to do like little short things and say hello during the day. Instead of making, I will still be making videos. It's just a little bit easier sometimes to say hello and thank you. So, back to City Bus Manager. Welcome back. Thanks so much. By the way, great video earlier. 464 dead from Ninja. I don't know how much trouble that video is going to get me in. I was told by management I could no longer make videos with cameras in the cab. Camera was not in the cab. The camera was on the front, on the window ledge sort of thing, and it was dead. And I just thought to myself, I did it as an educational purpose. That's my defense. It's an educational purpose as a bus mentor to people who I train who go, well, don't remember it. And we've done it 4 times, so they can now go look at the video and watch the video for 46 minutes. It gets me likes, it gets me views, and it gives you guys something else to see. That's different. I feel like I need to breathe. We go live once a week, Tuesdays at 8 PM. The reason why we go live on Tuesdays is because Monday I'm in bed at this time. Wednesdays is Sebastian Day. Thursday is Sebastian Day. Sebastian is my 1-year-old son. I'm using your 464 livery now. And Thursday is sort of Sebastian Day / wife day. And Friday I work. Saturday I work. Sunday I work. Monday I work. Tuesday I work. But Tuesday I have a little bit of energy left if I have a nap. Sound like an old man, don't I? Right, let's get going on. Yes, so any of you bus spotters think that if you've been in Haslingden, that these are going to get round Haslingden. My big conversation with my friend from Vision today was like, I can't believe you're going for these over the bread vans and even the Opters with a front wheel drive, with the front wheels forward. So yeah, they've just bought loads of new Opters. What is your thoughts on the first and South Yorkshire? I've not looked, mate. You give me a bit more context. East Midlands Railway. So yeah, they are putting them buses live on August. Right. Solo buses. Do we put the solos on the ones? Yeah, let's put the solos on the one versus Metro Cities. Already assigned. Right, what are you assigned to? 7. Outer Council. Village Line. Right, so they do go on the ones then. Okay, thanks. Is it often at this time we go live Tuesday? Yeah, 8 o'clock every 8 o'clock every Tuesday we go live. We go live every Tuesday 8 o'clock. Because it's the easiest way to do it. Easiest way to think it. And we usually go live for about 4 hours, 5 hours, up to midnight. Small MCCs do seem quite nippy. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Around Haslingden, there are some very tight turns, and they currently have them living on the. They have them buses at the moment on the padiums and the cones, and she was telling me 9 times out of 10. It's fine. 9 times out of 10, they're having to put the bus on the curb to go around things. Red vans equal rubbish. They do equal rubbish, Alex. I do agree that they're not the best looking things, but we're talking for tight routes. Would you put an ADL on a tight route, Enviro like a 9 meter or a 7 meter, or would you put a bread van on it? I saw a few Keely presidents today, hoovering loudly too, and have a video on soon. That's good. Just be careful about self-promotion. We don't mind it, but it's not something I typically ideally like. I don't mind you talking about it, that's perfectly fine. But yeah, the new archery travel MCCs, the 75 do look nice. We'll have a look at them. Well, remind me later, Ryan. I have the number, your livery 290. I drove 290 today. Alan Middlehurst, I think it is. 290. What a hitbox that was today. Alright. Go on holiday then. What? Oh, no. What an absolute disaster that was today. Actually, did it? Oh, no. Wait. How did today go? Been a long day. But I agree, for tight routes, bread vans are better options. Was in Manchester yesterday. I've never seen so many scamming. Honestly, these double deckers in my life. Anyone know why there's so many? I don't know if they've just been given to the, what you call it, guys, the preservation team. There's a lot of things being changed with the preservation team recently. Right, can we buy another bus? Buy a new bus. No, we need 17,000. Okay. 4s. 6B. Other than 290, what else did you have? I don't know actually. I think my first bus of the morning was 283. So put it on Instagram. So put it on Instagram. Yeah, so I had 283. I've had 283 2 days in a row in the morning. It's fantastic when that happens. 283. Blackburn Bus Company going to get new buses apart from the street lights they have now. There are rumours that they are going to get eventually some new buses, but it's a case of wait and see. Why do they have Tigers? The Yorkshire Tiger buses are there for scrap and parts. So Blackburn has the central stores now, so that means all the parts live there, and that is where parts go to go. So there are some parts that they can use that are the same. Sorry about that. I need to sneeze. And nobody got time for me sneezing on this stream. Right. Let's have a look. Improved company rating. I thought we were getting close to that. I should be able to do that with improving buses and the number of services that are running and how utilised they are. The village line is 6 minutes down. Village line. 22. Right, so bus routes 22. Edit timetables. Village. Edit timetable, advanced settings. Right. Right. Do you think the 460 need Spurs buses when they break down? Yeah, absolutely. I personally believe they should be two buses should be parked up a day at Accrington. They suffer so badly. So I had one at the weekend. I can't remember what it. I had and the thermostat went on it. The thermostat went, and basically we were going down the motorway. We're going down the motorway, and we were fine. We come off the bus at Rottenstall, and all of a sudden, there shined a shiny light in the middle of the road. No, basically, all of a sudden, I just lost pressure in the what you call it, in the coolant, and the temperature went through the roof, and the bus dumped all the coolant out the back of it and nearly seized the engine. In fact, I think Bradley put a picture on. He drove past, he laughed, and then went, "And there's a 464 broken down." To which I was like, "That's me, mate. Thanks for laughing." How come sometimes the 464s have problems like panel damage and engine problems? So the 464 has a OMC, I think it's OMC 4-litre Mercedes-Benz engine, which is different from the Cummins Meller. And I think basically because the number of stops it does, the sheer amount of stop and start it has, it just struggles. They stop a lot on the 464s, and the doors are opening, and there's loads of safety features, and I think that's just killing them off slowly. It also doesn't help when it's hot, because when it's hot, they just, they basically, they get hot all day, and then they park up, and things break, and that's as simple as that. And it's been a really bad spec bus. Panel damage is because we're all technically new drivers on the 464. Which one of the 464s broke? Bradley, which one was it? Because you took the picture. Hang on, I'll check. Because you sent me on Snap. No, you didn't. You sent it me on Twitter. .284 brought down. I think it's been repaired now. Yeah, it was going to take all weekend to repair it because a thermostat control valve basically caused the temperature of the bus to go through the roof. What type of buses do that Transdev have? Do you think break down the most? The 464. At the moment, it seems to be the 464, and they're working the backsides off the engineering team to sort it, and hopefully. Must have been a great day when your 283 broke down. The funny thing is, 284, the bus that broke on me on Friday, I had a bus before that, and somebody hit it on... Someone hit it on Wednesday or Thursday? No, Thursday. They had to go down Cobden Street. They had to go down to Cobden Street, and they basically couldn't get through. And they hit the bottom. They hit the bottom of it and they broke the battery cover. So the bus I had on Friday in the morning. What did I have on Friday? 291. Must have been 291 on Friday. Because I only did 2 trips with it. Yeah. So 291, someone brought the battery cover. 283, sorry. Is it? I was going to turn you. Oh my god. Sorry, mate. I'm zooming in on your picture, and it looks like a 4. It looks like a 4 on the back. And according to my tracker, it is 284. So one of us is wrong here. It's FWK. It's not FWH, it's FWK that brought it down. Whiskey Foxtrot Kilo. 284 has returned because I broke it. Hey, one of us is wrong. Figure out which one it is. Go and look at the picture. Because my tracker says I was on 284. So basically, 291, someone had hit, broke the battery panel, kept resetting the bus. So they were like, oh, we need to take... That's a 4. Thank you, Joel. They said, like, oh, we need to take the... we take this bus off you. And I was like, oh, this is a good bus. And so it's alright, we're going to have another Opto parts up for you. I was like, sweet, no worries. And they gave me that one. And then it brought it down. And I was like, I think Rosal needs some new 464 buses like the Enviro. The Enviro 400s would be very handy. I would not lie. I would love an Enviro. Or even a Wright G3. I genuinely would just love some better buses that just... I've rarely seen a B7 break down, to be honest. 1864 replaced 284 on that day. A lot of things replaced 284, I think. Right, let's just bring this down to slow speed because last time I wasn't paying attention. A1s. Also, where did all the Keely Opters go, like old Earl Elswan's Dale's Way? I have no idea. Does anyone know where they all went? Right, you are going out on that bus. 7. You can go on at 7. I think we need to expand the yard, don't we? Yeah, let's research expanding the yard. You can go up to 44 passengers, up to 50, up to 59, up to 76, up to 76. Flyer, when's a flyer? I thought a lot went to flyer. Operational. OC 7 48 22. Don't believe the statistics. All Keely versus went to flyer. See, I knew Bradley would know. You know something. Even if we don't know which bus I brought down on. The number 1. Right. Let's quickly rebuild the yard. That's gonna bug me now. Run out of money. Right, Fly Versus, are they going back off lease onto new? I don't know. Have you driven the streetlight yet on the 464? Yes, last year we drove streetlights on the 464. We are currently not allowed to drive streetlights on the 464. Isn't 27 X464? It is an X464, and they are coming back to us. Bradley, this is why I love you, Bradley. I love all of you, but Bradley always bails me out of a problem when I've got an issue with not knowing a bus or something. Right, someone's OCD is going to kick off. It might be mine, so I do apologise. Better. I'm not sure about where things are going yet. Until they arrive, we take them with a pinch of salt. That is the rules of being a bus driver. It's all good and well someone saying something's going to turn up, but when it turns up, it turns up. So yeah, we are looking forward to. I think we might get hybrids eventually. I know they were looking at hybrids for someone, but they didn't say who. Right, depot parking space. Sugar, not paying attention again. Really need to pay. Back to 464. Thank you. I think they were going to Blackburn. 2779 was involved in an accident, so that's why it's no longer on Transdev fleet. Do you know what? You've all got me curious now what 2799 is. I bet it's a shitty Pride at North one, isn't it? Or is that Pride? Oh, why do we always get the horrible looking buses? It's alright. It's alright. We never get new things at Blackburn. We've got 464s and look how that went. Has anyone seen Jack? Jack always is like, hey man, I'm going to come on stream but never turns up. I don't know if he's because he just dislikes me playing City Bus Manager. But that wasn't my plan tonight to play City Bus Manager. Someone was like, let's go to City Bus Manager. I was going to play something else, but I don't mind playing City Bus Manager. Depot parking space. Put you over there. Time being. Yeah, it's X which way, isn't it? I don't know. We just need to bin off these Gemini 2s. Like, the only thing we should be doing with the Geminis now, number 2s, is services that are for colleges. I'm sorry, but they just don't need. We don't need them. Can we see the bus? I kept it open. Right, let me pause the game. This is how we end up going down a rabbit hole quickly. This is 279, and I think this is the one that's been killed off. Was that you? Who's that? I just don't think these Volvos are fit for service anymore. Not in a nasty way, just in the way that they're well, that doesn't surprise me. I've just seen people driving around Blackburn and Preston. Yeah, so the reason why I don't like Gemini 2s is because they don't have a lot of space in the saloon for things like prams, stuff like that. The 152, yeah, the 152 fleet is another one that needs. They're not big enough. Like my wife gets on the 152 with the baby, and she struggles so much to find a bus with space. Right, Ryan, we'll have a look. This is what happens with you guys. You're bus crazy. You're bus crazy, guys. Oh. That must be down. Where's that taken then? I don't know where that's taken, but that's one of our buses in the background. That is nice. That is a nice livery. So where's this taken then? Because that's a Keely bus. That's an old Dalesway bus there. Everyone's buying ADLs. So why? So why is there an old Keely bus in Flyer, in Fleetwood? 2 Keely buses in Flyer. That's the question we've got to ask ourselves. The depot in Fleetwood. We're not doing Flickr just yet. It was just literally because somebody said, look at this. So I looked at it. 30 seconds. Type in Burnley Bus Company, you'll see. Right, okay. Come on, CM Transport then. Because I like you. Right, I'm pulling it over here first because last time I typed something into... We almost had a naked woman on the stream. And that gets us in trouble. Right, what am I looking for? And see EO4 scrapped. Oops, we've scrapped. Right, I've typed Burnley Bus Company in. I don't know if you can send links through, but I was gonna it is. I knew the Keely lad over there. Wouldn't know it. Oh. Hybrid Circular. The Boulevard. Right, I'm going to say this now. That livery is trash. That livery is trash. That, if they had that, but in the Burnley colours, I think that's a better livery than the B10s. I don't like the what you call it. I just think it looks poor. Right. Who's on the well? Nice driver. I don't know her name. Don't know her name. When did you all get street decks? Street lights. Well, street lights have been around, haven't they? Right, distracting me now. OMSI 2, yes, we do have OMSI 2. We're just really crap at getting it to work. You should get more MCCs on the 464. We've had one MCC on the 464, and I have begged every weekend since it went on there, asking for it to go back on there, and they won't let me have it on. I can't find it, which is you're looking for. So yeah, I think the MCCs would work on there. I definitely think they're going to put something hybrid on. What's going on Discord? Share the photo with you. No. See, this is why we love Bradley. There we go. Bradley has found the photo. It's a shame that the bus is in that state. Thank you, Bradley. I appreciate it. I don't have Twitter. I don't have my other Twitter account signed in on the PC. That's why I had to look at it on this. Right. Where are all these buses going? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You need to go up to there. You need to go down to there. Yeah, I don't have Twitter signed on this PC. I really need to fix that. It's just because it's a silly account. It's like it was never designed to be a village island to 51 people. Up to 51 people. Nah, right. Has decided to start stalking me. Go on, SK15H has started to stalk me. Alex Turton. Why is it stalking you? Or does it just live near you? It seems to be always in your area. 5-minute wait's not too bad, is it? Can we design the mobile app? Yeah. 300. Oh. We need that one, don't we? Huh? We definitely need the Wi-Fi one. The Wi-Fi one's the one that gets you out of all the trouble. Rightio. Right, 152. A1 up to 30. You can go on that. 7. You can go on it. Right, clean. 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 And we're going to send you out on that one. And don't really want to send the big bus out. Send you out. At least it's not in my local depot. I've seen on this bus times at Strong Street that's on 464. I think it was a glitch, like 1729 has been on the 464. Yeah, I think what happened was the ticket machine that was on there was swapped out. And I think they didn't reassign the vehicle ticket machine correctly. Usually happens. I don't know why 1729's ticket machine be on there, because 1729's ticket machine also, sorry buses, also you know some buses have ads like name used to be workplace jobs, now he or she drives our buses. How can drivers get done? How do they get picked? I don't know. I think it's to just ask certain people. So in our depot they asked Mo, and Mo's the only person left there. The other guy is gone now. The Pride bus car, they got asked. It was an advertisement asking if anybody felt like they wanted to go on the Pride bus, and Carly put her name forward for it. I didn't think it was appropriate for me to put my name forward, as I'm not gay, I'm married, so I thought, you know. But it's been they've not done that campaign for a long time. I think they're at the point now where they're probably not going to be doing that campaign much longer, because from what I've heard, most depots are now full. That most depots don't need staff. Right, I'm gonna look at some of these bus routes quickly because I think we're wasting money here, statistically speaking. So 152 edit timetable. I don't think it needs to run that late. I'm gonna knock her hour off it. 7s. That's fine. 6B. I don't think it needs to run that. Wait, OC, edit timetable. That's fine. Village line, edit timetable. Might go to every 90 minutes for them. Every 60 minutes. There's no point really for every 60 minutes. Might as just have village line the 1 edit timetable. I'm gonna drop an hour off that. Maybe probably would ask if I were to translate, might do it yet. Not sure. I'd recommend it. I mean, I've been there nearly 2 years now. I must admit, where's the A1 go? I must admit, sometimes I have days where I'm like, you know, and other days I'm like, I really like this job. Well, we'll just talk about it today with, what was that? Was that over 10? Oh, we can't change that, it's not ours. 2C. That's 20 minutes. I'll drop it down to 9 o'clock. Just so the buses are back. Mohammed at Keely 1723 left with ads on it. 17 hours top half remaining. Blank bit. Judith and Mohammed. Mohammed is a lovely guy. How much do drivers make at Transdev? So it depends on how many hours you do. So I do 36 hours a week, which is not a lot. I make about £450 after tax. Drivers who do more hours, e.g. 42, 46, they get around about 650 before tax, about 550 after tax. So yeah, it all depends on how many hours you do. But Ros will get £15 an hour, no enhancements whatsoever, which is a downside. So yeah, I'm surprised that the transport shop has gone. I'm not. I'll be brutally honest. I don't think many people bought out from it. I don't know what's happened to the stock. We should get more BL7s in the yard on in-game. I don't like the model for the BL7s though. Which ones? Which one's the BL7? Oh, them ones, yeah, yeah. I want to see some of the Gemini, the E2s though. A1 up to 11 people. It's pointless sending out a bus for 11 people. One cancelling must be per week. Yeah, we get paid per weekly, so I worked it out, I think the other day, about £700 a month, which for 36 hours is pretty good, because I used to do 36 hours at Tesco. I used to be on less than that. Obviously, there's other things as well, because like I don't pay for the bus. You know, Keely might be on more on us though, because Keely are a different company. Keely Buses might be on There might be more money. Because they've got a different commercial rate. Yeah, they're on £15 5p. They're on 5p more than us. Yeah. When Ross had more buses, did you drive a bus in the 464? The only other buses I used to drive was the Irwells, which I really enjoyed driving. Those were some of my favourite times for driving the Irwells. I'm going to unlock that thingy now. No. I really enjoy driving the Irwells. They're one of my favourite buses. I love going to Bury. Bury's like one of my favourite places to go to. Just because everyone's so sweet. You very rarely get any problems when you're going to Bury. Everyone's lovely because they're all pensioners. I mean paper ones. Getting 4 bus models next month. Canterbury PR. Ooh. I'll have a look at them. Can I pin that? Pin message. There we go. I'm pinning that message because I want to look at them later, see how much they are. Because I have 130 buses. I have about 130 buses, mainly Keely and Burnley ones. Some Team Pennine ones. I think Team Pennine. I really like Team Pennine's colours. I think I might build 3. A gas station because we're taking time gassing up. Keep waiting to sneeze today. Paper ones. Oh, that's cool. I'm not sure. I didn't look at it. I just know that it's a 204 model back in shape. Oh yeah, there's a bus for sale, isn't there? Yeah. I would love to know how Joe Dobson afforded to buy a bus. I'm probably going to assume that he's got a lot of money saved up somewhere, and he's just better with finances than me. But I'm telling you now, I would love to buy a bus. I don't know how my partner would feel about it. Right, so here we go again. I feel like this should be removed. I can't call to the bus station in Blackburn. People just don't know how to queue. Oh, Joe, tell me about it. What is it about people forming an orderly fashioned queue at Blackburn bus station? So obviously we go down. I'll be going down tomorrow to Blackburn bus station. I'll be going into town. I always go into town on what you call it, on a Wednesday with Sebastian. And I have so many people push in front of me, and it really annoys me. What type of? It's weird because Keith has 3 extra buses. Hello, sorry mate. I'm getting lost. I think Team Pennine have quite a few ex-Rosso ADLs 2000s. I believe so. Yeah, I think the Keithley layout filming them is so easy. Which bus would you want to have? I would want a B10 or a B7, mate. Mr. Zaniac, hello, good evening. I know because my bus driver drives me to school route, he also drives public routes. So I think getting extra money for driving schools also, yeah. Cephro Paradox, hello all. How are we all tonight? What type of? It's weird because Keith has 3 exits for buses. Hello, I would definitely buy a bus, but it's just expensive, and we need a paint shop for the yard, so can you afford it? Not just yet. We'll get a paint shop in the next day. I just want to be careful how much money we're spending. I'll send you on holiday then. Need to unlock shift patterns. if you do get a bus, where would you park it at night? I'd park it outside my house. No, I would park it either at my mate's garage. He has a few buses, Stephen. Or I would park it in Darwin. There's a bus place in Darwin where you can park buses and caravans up. That's where I would park it. But it's a case of obviously having the money to do it. I had him too. I agree, I had him too. He's so nice. I'm assuming you two know something that I don't, and you got an ingoing conversation on your own that I'm really shocked. Can I have B10? Please, it's the one I really want, JK, if I can't. B10. I don't know if that was parts with the gearbox issue. I don't know if that was parts with the gearbox issue. That's Steve. No, it isn't. I don't know who that is. That might be Carl. One of them's parts up with a gearbox issue. I don't know which one it is. I'll have to have a look because I think it's had a number of numbers, that hasn't it? It might still be on the road. I can't remember what's on the road and what's not on the road now. If the reg, if that's the reg, do you mean the original one? I'm getting so fucking lost. Right, let's get this day. Let's get this 13th day ran. Yard reorganized. A1s. We got an A1. 152. 7. Mm, 22. If I can get a bus, when do the free restart? Just kidding. If I got a bus, the free rides would start from day one if it was available to, you know. I just think it's just something great to, you know, help showcase. School buses aren't just pure chaos most of the time. Last day, 3D oceans when bombs went off. The ocean cannon was exploded. Driver was going to kick all your summers off. So when they get on my bus, when I do the school buses, not one single kid misbehaves. I think they're still in the yard. I need to make a video on them. I haven't been able to get down to that side of the yard without being questioned, so that's why I haven't done a video yet. Apparently Diamond have sent ex-Russell street lights out in GM without a destination. Doesn't surprise me. That is Diamond for you. They are probably riddled. What school bus do you get? Sounds like Oakbank to me. I get All Saints normally. All Saints is the school I do, but they took it off me. I'm really gutted because I really like the kids at All Saints. They were really polite. I just got them all on my side, and then they were like, "Yeah, mate, we're taking you off that." Oh, 10. That's going to be 10. I want that repainted actually. Quick question, I know you're all transport enthusiasts and you all enjoy buses and stuff, so I can see some of you still obviously enjoy trains as well. What if I was to make more content around other parts of transport? You guys interested in that? It's normal for Roll to Ryan says. To be fair, I'd expect them to be... To be fair, I expected them to not be out as soon as they were, because they did need some work. They weren't just meant to go straight into service, I don't think. Travel comfort. We have different drivers, the ones we did. Let's sneeze again. If I go to the fish room now, put a few pics in Discord. Oh, please do, Ryan. I don't think I'll be able to go to it. Feel bad for the folks in the 365, 344 going to Am next year. They'll get used to it. I love trains and trucks. Yep. Buses all the way. I enjoy buses and planes. Won't mind. It's basically the point of the channel. I wouldn't mind. I can't see because wouldn't mind as it's basically the point of the channel. Trains as well, but not as much. Yeah, I'm thinking more like sort of like. Oh my god, I'm just so full of if you got to bus, what kind of livery style would you pick in the colours? Probably the old thingy, the old Transdev green. Anthony, paint job was done. The paint job was done. Lol, must have been a rush job. What? It was half done. Must have been a rush job. What, the 464? The 464 one that was done was fantastic. I really like it. Me and another spot exploring Lancashire. That's what I want to do. It's more exploring the hidden facts of Lancashire, more exploring what's going on and how to use transport to get around. I want to do more challenges though. So like, here's £10, get to the Lake District, sort of thing. Can you get to the Lake District on a tenner? Obviously, if I do that, it's if you're gonna go to the transport weekend, it's the 31st. So I need to book it off. I have no holidays left, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it as unpaid. But it just depends if they'll let me have it unpaid. No, they normally are fine. One. Wow, that's local access routes. That's right. This is gonna cost me a fortune. Normally they're fine. What's the Discord? Right, I really need shift schedule more. I need 40,000. Right, so we need to save up for that. Can we do things that are free? Just to get. Yeah, I want to do stuff like that with my best mate, Bradley. Can't see these Nick Bradley style content thing. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know who Nick Bradley is. I might have to look him up. Let's have a look at Nick Bradley. I am looking at Keely Bus Company as well. So sorry, Keely. I am checking out all your YouTube profiles, by the way. Just because I like to be nosy. I like to know who you are, Nick Bradley. Oh, is that Nick Bradley? Is that his name? He's got less videos than me and more YouTube subscribers. Yeah. Probably has more times. Probably has more what you call it. Jeff Marshall's my big sort of guy that I like. Maybe I have to watch them this year, get some inspiration. I think my YouTube channel's doing okay. Growth, I expect, is going the right way. Subscribers, I'm not too sure about. I don't know why it's not as growing as well as it has done. Have you ever had to temporarily move to another Transdev company? No. No, I would love to go and work at Burnley for a while, but they don't need me, so they'll never take me. What's the Discord? Little Boy Blue. I'll get the Discord link in a second. I don't have Discord on my... I have Discord on my phone. I do, don't I? Discord. Ooh, Harrogate Heroes. I love that. How do I really can never remember how to share. Copy the link. Right. Okay. Now do I have YouTube on my phone working? There's the Discord link. Found it. If Anthony, you're thinking of going to Keely anytime soon, I was out in the summer holidays, they're nice. Yeah, we might do. The big problem at the moment is we just don't have the time. 152s and then 40 to 41s from Preston to Lancaster if you want to go deeper. Yeah, we've worked it out. It's Joel. It's about £6, £7. Then it's obviously getting back if you got enough time in the day or staying in thingy. But I want to get what I don't get is how someone has less videos but has more subscribers. I think it sometimes comes down to engaging content. And I think this is where I was always like, are the daily videos engaging enough for everyone? The 280 from Preston to Skipton is an amazing double decker. I believe so, Lancashire Adventures. So yeah, there's a lot we've got planned. It's just having the time. And at the moment, we've obviously Sebastian. Sebastian's going to nursery an extra day next year. September. So we should hopefully have more days to do recording. I'm looking at getting my drone license pilot thing so I can do more things with drones. The one that I really, now I'm not calling them out, but this gentleman, have any of you seen this gentleman on YouTube? This gentleman, I mean, he works for, I've watched his videos. Is he buying subscribers? Because when I look at his channel stats, they're stagnant. They're down 26%. So I can, this tool's free, anyone gets a tool. Last 3 months. He had a massive bump in views. And one of his videos went absolutely viral. Which is understandable, but prior to that, his videos was like lower than mine. And then like they all went crazily stupid. And I don't know if he's done something different. So I was just trying to, if anyone knows what I'm doing wrong, and you know, I'm trying to obviously build this a little bit better. That is a terrible picture of me, but it'll do. You know, like, so like these ones, they're not doing well because they're not getting the engagement. Like that's only getting 2 videos in the last per hour. That's fine. But if it's not engaging content, let me know and I'll change it and I'll find ways to change it. But like, these are sometimes doing better. This one does absolutely fantastic. These two do really, these two are running away. Now, this is why I stopped making thumbnails because of it. And I'm streaming as well, watching stream on my iPad instead. That's fine, Boston Train, but you can stream. I'm just trying to get your idea of what you think of. Am I doing something wrong? That's all I wanted to know, is if you guys could see something that I was doing wrong. YouTube can randomly promote stuff. Yeah, I know it can, but his subscribers went from like, he was behind me because I was watching his content because I'm interested in bus driving, and I was like, he's a really good guy. I really like his content. I like how he's got his chest mount. I might try that. And it was like 500 views, and he had like 300 subscribers. And the next time I checked, it was like 250,000 subscribers. Also, next time I see you, I have a profile picture idea. You might look good. I've seen this gentleman before. I've subscribed, but I think they may be doing something with these views. Akibus Station on top is Akibus Station on top. Right, I missed some videos are on so soon. I stream as well at station when I was 17:25 today. The X8 from Chorley to Kenswick, if you can get a stagecoach, that from Chorley, day ticket on the thingy. We should try and get the 59 between Skips and Highgate runs every Saturday. It takes one video to pop off, then you gain solid fan base. My solid fan base was that that New Year one. That was the best one I've ever done, and I was really proud of it. And I don't expect 20k to 15k. I don't want that many people. I really don't. A solid 2,000 people watching the video each week would be fantastic, because I think that's manageable. But I just don't understand. What I couldn't understand was how he went from 500 people being like massively behind me to being massively in front of me, but now he can't post the content. It looks like B Network have put a stop to it, and I don't know if that's reflected in his newer videos. But I was just trying to ask and understand, because obviously some of you might know more about YouTube than I do. I mean, I've worked in marketing and in IT background for a long time, but I don't know a lot about YouTube. I've been on YouTube for 10 years, as well as a full, embed your videos as a full drive. Yeah, we're not allowed to do bloody full drives anymore. That's the problem. They took that off us. Certain things I can and can't do. The New Year one was the work where I started watching you. I like some of the bus shorts you do, and the webcam, Blackman Dead Straight to Rochdale. Yeah, some things I've been able to do, some things I can't. The boss kicked off with a lot. He didn't kick off. He was very said, like, you know, you can't use the camera in the cab anymore, and I think that's why that gentleman as well has not been allowed to, I think he's been told he can't use the camera in the cab anymore, and that's why he stopped making bus videos. The one I follow a lot of is that London bus driver. No way you can go up like that so fast. The best I found is his bus driver Foosh. Yeah, like I know like London bus driver. He's that London bus driver. He's fantastic. I really like him. But yeah, I've seen him as well. But again, I don't know if he's been stopped from doing what he's doing, because. But his videos are around about the same sort of length as mine, in the sense of, you know, like the views are very similar, which is understandable. I mean, he's 8 videos in, and it looks like he got the same sort of problem where he wasn't allowed to put the camera in the cab. Maybe it's the camera in the cab. Maybe the camera in the cab is what you guys really want to see. Pick the top 5 best looking liveries Transdev do. No limits of which companies, maybe go over if you want. I want to know the other people's opinions. Join the Discord. Thanks, Alex. But yeah, maybe we'll find out. Maybe I'm continuing my journey as we're going forward. You know, I'll continue to make content that makes people happy, that makes people click. Like I said in the beginning of the video, there's no need to. I think you have stood with your back against the front door and the side of the bus with your arms folded would make a good profile picture. Yeah, maybe I need someone to come and take a picture of that. I'll get Carly to have a look at the picture. Yeah, I think my profile picture could be better, actually. I think that's Bradley's picture. Took it. He took one of the first pictures Bradley ever took of me. So yeah, maybe we need to have an updated delivery. Maybe Bradley can take an updated picture for us. Yeah, because it doesn't. You can't really tell, but I am got my thumbs up there. Yeah, we'll have a look at it. We'll have a look at what we can do to make it look a little bit better. Do you know what's happening to bus 100? It is sat in the yard, dead, and that is all we know. It is just in the yard, dead. There's not much left of it. We're not allowed to photograph it. I had a whole video on it about how scary it could be as a bus driver at the current earnings for city bus manager you want to achieve. No, I'm just or a profile picture of you spooning a clipboard. Spooning a clipboard. No, I'm just playing it to pass the time. 6B. I'll put you on there. I'm just playing it really to pass time. I think it's a good little way to talk and play. Whilst waiting for things to be done. I think a profile picture of a spoon and a clipboard. There are loads of like little things I want to do. As a whole, we can go on that. Screw it. As a whole, like other things I have in the background that I'm trying to do. I'll do it what I can. Are you on Friday? Because I'll do it then. If I'm around Friday, you can come and get me. If I'm not too busy. If I look busy, just approach me slowly. Only because I'm startled easily. I sound like a goose, don't I? I'm startled easily. Did you get to drive 100? Yes, the 100's featured in one of the videos. 100's featured quite prominently in some of the older videos. So I don't know if I spoke about this on stream. The day before 100 went up in flames, I wanted to drive 100. If you leave Transdev for Vision, would you release the 100 video? Yes, I would, because I won't be under NDA for it. Anthony, I have an important question. My videos are taking 2-3 hours at live. No clue what's happening. Wi-Fi is fine for me too. About 10-minute long videos. What is your Wi-Fi upload speed? Your down is when you download. Your up is your upload speed. If your upload speed is only 10 megabytes and your films are 2 gig, then it will take 10 minutes times whatever the gig is. I think the X-Team Pennine and Rosso Solo bus should be used for spares for the 464. I don't think we'd have enough people to sit on it. We would have I think we would, what you call it, we'd be thinking we'd be two there'd be two what you call it. Right, 1 second, we are not. I'm just going quickly because the Mercedes Benz is on here and I want to look at the Mercedes Benz if it loads. Is that plugged in? Yeah, it is. I think realistically, what you call it is what requires. So my upload speed is 700 megabytes. 70 megabytes, sorry, 700. It will be soon if I can get what I want. Oh, I've got Bus Simulator 21 with Dad's Xbox.
Good morning. Ready for our next adventure? I've already prepared our first official route. The residents of Angel Shores are eager to see our new bus. There it is. You can take over anytime you want.
Hi. Whoa. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. Taking over buses is surely one of the perks of owning a transit company. This route connects the two districts, Highlander Park and St. Anthony. Let's drive the route. And don't forget what you learned yesterday. Try to be punctual, and like my grandma always said, safety first. Mind the pedestrians, and keep a close eye on the traffic.
Is that retarded strength? Oh my god, there's the second door closed. Right, where the friggin' am I? Was I meant to use ferry lift? How does a bus driver cope? Passenger requires a ticket. What do you want?
Thank you for waking me up.
One ticket, please.
Oh, for God's sake. Single ticket. 1 day trip ticket.
I need a ticket. Ah, no. My phone battery drained again.
to eat now? Fast food? Junk food? I think I'll try some street food. Meow.
Handbrake's off. I know you gotta be super careful of puddles and stuff. What? You just got on a bus and then all of a sudden you want to get off it? Why is it so slow?
Lamert Street is always so dirty. Bird droppings everywhere. But it's the best place in town for having fun.
Oh, great, as a wheelchair user. What? Season ticket, 1 day trip ticket. Why are you on the bus with £14?
Thank you.
Right, I can't concentrate on that. Is it in the right gear? I've had quite a few waves and thumbs up today. I could not play that.
I'm on the bus, yes. On the bus. Well, I thought we'd be meeting him tomorrow. Oh, he got sick?
Where's the ramp? Right. I'm gonna play that another day. Right. I love your content, Double Spinning Gaming. Thank you. Isn't the right gear? It's a Mercedes Benz. I do like how the devs of the publisher forgot how final games feels unfinished. Oh, it's feeling better. I think what I need with that is some sort of like switch, because all the switches feel like they're miles away. Right. Let's explore everyone's favourite time of the day. It is. I think I've missed loads of bloody comments. Keely getting Mercedes-Benz Caesar Toros. Eating some leftover Carolina Reaper curry. My friend, your backside. Please lower it if you can. It will sound nice. Sorry, mate. I'm mucking around with stuff like that. Right. This stream only started so long ago. Hello, anyways. Hello, Endermites. How are we? You've joined at the best time. So, flicker time. It was this weekend. I played on my Xbox. I bet it's easy. I just find the controls fiddly with games like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like I want to have more like keyboard shortcuts over here. Maybe I just need to learn it. I know I bought it ages ago to do. So originally on the channel, the channel was going to be all gaming centric focused, and then a bit about buses and stuff. But it never got like that. It was so difficult. So difficult to what you call it, to record. I think I was talking to someone about it, Chris, and I said like it gets to the point where you've got to sit down for 4 hours, play a game for 4 hours, then you've got to voice it, you got to edit it, you got to upload it, and then like you make one mistake. Because you guys pick up on those mistakes, and it's like, right, I'll go back and do it all again. So yeah, for me, it's just been a bit of a... The gaming things I'd rather play on stream with you. So maybe one day we'll do we'll get together and we'll maybe do an Among Us Discord and what, go into Discord, or what is the Discord? You've borrowed some Transdev branding. The runners from the blues. Nothing so I like that, Brandon. That's cool. Mainline. That's me on the Morgan. I will get Jack to show me how to just make sure when you do join the thingy, you read the rules. There's been problems with the rules being broken. Bus pictures, you can put bus pictures in there. Is that me driving? No, that's not me. I've done a stream a lot long. I've done streaming a lot longer. Streams a lot longer. I used to stream on Twitch when I worked for BT OpenReach before COVID. I really enjoyed it. I was more gaming centric, but it just got to the point of where it was for me. I just found like it was too much. Like with Twitch, it had to be consistent, and my hours with BT OpenReach weren't consistent enough. I could finish at like 8 o'clock one day and then like miss a stream. So yeah, it just became easier to not stream. Then I decided, because somebody on the Discord was like, maybe you should do a stream. And then like 3-4 weeks ago, maybe it was Alex, I don't remember. 3-4 weeks ago, we just did a random stream, and it turned out okay. And then we did another stream, and it turned out great. Another stream, it was fantastic. And then this is like the 4th stream, and everyone seems to like it. Midlands Classic, not in service. What a nice livery. This is a Burton bus. This will be a Scania, won't it? This won't be the Classic Midlands. That Blackpool. There's Blackpool. Well spotted, Anthony. That's nice. I like it. Now I've got the 459. So yeah. Right. Alex models. I cannot. Ooh. We were looking at some last week, and I nearly did buy some. What is the Discord? I keep missing it. Sorry. Sorry, little boy. That sounds really, really weird in Little Boy Blue. There's the link. God, that's white. We did look at some models the other day. Ooh, heart built. And I had some in my basket, and I was like, we nearly did buy some. I'm curious, what are the rules about listening to music in the cab, even doing a dead run, so it's not in service. Transdev rules about listening to music in the cab are, it is forbade or forbidden. I'm not too sure. Not allowed to listen to music through headphones in the cab, in service or out of service, on dead runs or whilst in runs. That has apparently people been doing that. I will admit, I listen to music. I put my phone on a radio station, and I put my phone in my bag, and I open my bag so that my phone is basically music through my bag. So I don't know if I'm breaking the rules there, but my phone is always in the saloon. My bag is always in the saloon behind me. When I'm doing a dead run, I put it in the passenger, put it on the luggage rack. The only thing that's in the cab with me when I'm doing a dead run is usually my bottle of water and my coffee. I will have a quick drink of coffee before setting off. And then occasionally, yeah. Ooh. But yeah, apparently it's not a thingy. I have the G2 model the which way? That is not. Do you know? I don't think Blackburn bus and Burnley bus was so prevalent with what you call it with have I just knocked the mic off? No, I haven't. With bus things. I know there was a lad that used to work there that used to buy them and repaint them, but to like repaint that into Blackburn bus colours for 65, a lot of money. Company has to have licenses to legally play music on a bus, at least if it's in public use. That's true. You need a PPR license unless you are selling a stereo. Believe you me, I have gotten around the PPR license a few times. You're selling a CD, you can listen to music. A stereo or a CD and demonstrating how the stereo or CD works. You can get away with it. There's no one. They must be the most sought after things. Like, also every website that seems to sell bus models, are really right. So there's a reason behind that. There is a reason behind 1755. So, this bus is the demonstrator unit from Wright. This bus went out to every person or company that wanted to buy the new Wright Eclipse. So it is basically a B10 inside, if I remember rightly. It's basically an update to the B10 interior. Then they realised we don't like that. We I'm sure it's I was gonna do a video about this. Has anyone got inside it? I just I was going to do a comparison video about this. But it is it's basically a B10 inside. It's a B10 inside that has a different layout, and then 17 is basically how they then decided to build them, which is with a weird configuration with the two bays. The problem is these two are never parked up together, so it's very difficult to do a video about these. But if I get on one, if I get on it this weekend, I see it parked up, I'll record the interior. I think that I not do a record for it. I thought I recorded it. Basically, yeah, it was they were taking what they'd known with the B10 and tried to make it. I may be able to see this bus company history if it depends. On bus times, but and you may be able to see the bus company's history if you do search it up on bus times. Depends. I'm not sure. A lot of it just keeps getting changed, but I know that this was a demonstrator unit, and it was a demonstrator unit. I've got a video of 288 on the 67s to the Accrington on my other account. But yeah, I know this was definitely because I spoke to Brendan about it, because Brendan basically So it basically is the very first bus they ever built. Because if you look at the B10s come out of service in '02. The very last B10 is '02 on the regs. So if you look at the vehicle listings, if they're still there, the original. So the X-Ray is like the 1999, and there you go. So the last B10 is '02. The first B7 is what you call it. Is that is the first ever. And that basically went to different operators. It was what the demo unit was. So it went out on demo to different. It went out on demo to different companies, and then I think it ended up at Harrogate for ages. But it's been Brendan would tell me it's been out. It's actually probably got one of the highest mileage as well. Compared to registered for at top end. So yeah, York Pullman, they buy a lot of our old buses. A couple of them, I'm sure a couple of their buses used to be ours. But yeah, so there we go. Yeah, that's an old spot on Transdev. But yeah, so yeah, models. Why is all models page not found? Always look terrible. Websites always look terrible. Did they only do one Blazefield then? For some reason, we're not loved when it comes to models. I don't see many models from us. Burnley Panel had a wire edge on it, Eclipse at one point. You should look at VAR. Sorry, I get lost. They look nice in the Stagecoach livery. Stagecoach is better than First. I don't like the First livery. I prefer the Stagecoach. Toymaster. They did something right, didn't they? 1700, 1735, and 1755 are all withdrawn. After Harrogate vehicles came in, I heard 1866 is also going to be repainted. Not sure how true that is. I don't know, because I thought 1700 has been on the road today. 1735, I'm not seen that one for a while. 1755, I haven't seen 35 for a while. Then again, it could have been on 1735. It's been on Clitheroe today. It's a good bus to drive, that. For sure. Quick question, how long did it take you to get to the academy to get back to you? For me, it took absolutely ages. It took them about a month. It can be, sometimes it can be incredibly fast, sometimes it can be incredibly slow. It took about a month. It's just depending on what the guy is doing at the time, and how he is getting on with what you call it. One thing Transdev are not good at is quick communication. So I do apologise. I tend to say follow up with an email once a week. Ooh. Yeah, boy. I like that. Spot on. When we used to like proper bus drivers, the Boulevard. I think this is Transdev's best livery. The Spot On. It's the best branding they ever did. I think it should come back To me, the Right Cadet is a small version of a B10. Yeah, I think I agree with that. I like that. I prefer that as Burnley colours. But yeah, I believe Spot On should come back across everything. I think it's a much better branding. You don't even have to use it. You just have it as Spot On for Burnley, Darwin, Keighley, Rishton, and then yeah. I just think the Spot On branding looks a lot better. I don't know if anyone else agrees with that. What is your opinion on the Stagecoach trial livery? The new blue one, I really like it. I do think it's going to be a bit difficult to photograph. I think people have made that quite clear to me. But I really do like it. The Route 225. I missed that route. Again, I don't know what these must have been up to. Tempors. Were the Tempors? They didn't seem to keep these long. I don't remember what the 17 was. Don't remember the 12. Keely Wood. Somewhere in Burnley, that. Burnley scores on the 3. Presser on the 152. That was one of my buses I used to get daily. Quick change. I think the yellow Lancashire United look better. I gotta admit, seeing the yellow Lancashire United again does make me reminisce how good it was. But again, you can have a combination of them. You could do the Spot On in the yellow and blue, I think. Yeah, Burnley should have repainted the bus in the red livery for the 100-year company, but they definitely won't. No, I think the days of us painting buses in decent colours has gone. I would not be surprised in the next year if everything goes to Pride of the North grey, and if we start seeing a reduction in specific routes on cider buses. Obviously, I don't drive for the B Network. I think it is a brilliant idea, and I think it's going to work very well once they get the teething problems out of the way. I just think the biggest problem is getting the teething problems out of the way. I think they probably would have done if it was Frank there. All right, I'll put off leaving my job for a while before I hear back. Yeah, do not leave your current job. You literally don't leave your current job until you've got, you know what's going on. Please don't do that. That'd be very bad. Yeah, they took ages to get back to me. Yeah, I just, like I said, so there you go, BUR2. That's probably the same time as the last. So this one of the first B10s, B7s from the B10s, and I bet it's very similar inside as well. Yeah, I personally think it just looks like Spot On mixed with Lancashire. Basically, one urban cool bus. Yeah, I just think they're just a little bit. I think it just gives a bit more like what you're using a bus for. Not Uncle Saj. No, it's not. Yeah, I think sometimes it's just a case of, you know, people we don't really have a, yeah, I don't know. I think branding these days just doesn't really I think it complicates things. Because even though we have the 464 and we have the brandings, people still get on their own buses. The old shuttle Keighley livery ad, yeah. Can you also do New York buses routes in this game? I think you can, yeah. I think you can in there's a famous YouTuber who's already done a series in New York and it seems to have gone very well. Yutong. That's a good bus. The Evoras, these new Volvos, don't seem to be doing very well in Rochdale. They always seem to be very like whirly and not sounding the best. Yeah, I want the B network to sort of work. I'm just hoping that it helps other companies just remember that obviously why, but because I think buses are expensive at the moment. I mean the price rises that we've had on our buses, ridiculous, really are bad. And I'm just hoping to God now that we sort of like start making our way back to being busy again. We have been busier, but they're not like super busy. So, and I know Stagecoach has just announced that they're back in profit. So yeah, autonomous bus. Ooh. Never a good idea. Good, but not always good. Right, who's throwing out some more bus numbers for me? Yes, that was a tempo what they used to use on the 225. Message redacted. Right. Let's also have a look at the stream. Apparently I made £2.21. I don't know how. Oh, thingy, what you call it, didn't he? Bradley came down and graced us with money. Right. I really need to write these links down, don't I? Yeah, no, I think you are right. I think it was an in-between spec. See, I can't remember what they look like, I'll be brutally honest. But I have a funny feeling inside. Yeah, I knew there was one with this weird window in the back of it. Yeah, there was a weird spec engine in the back of it. I was trying to figure out this video. I was talking to him about it. I was like, what was it? But again, I think what they did is they took the principles of what a B10 was internally and tried to make it more modern. It didn't work. And I think BUO 3 is the next variant of that, where they got it right. And clearly got it right because people loved them and bought them. Well, companies loved them and bought them. Also, Blackburn Town Centre, I think, has had 4 bus stations now. Jack, hello, mate. Where have you been? Metro line seem to be getting order of 120 enviros. Yeah, I've heard someone else mention this actually. What's the bus thingy? There's a bloody, I can't remember what the bloody page is for it. Oh my god. The route. There's a news site and I can't remember what it is. I know there's improvement plans. Oh, Route 1 was it? Route 1 magazine? Yeah, Route 1 magazine. Busy dude, been alright, it's alright, man. I thought I'd lost you. Thought we'd lost you. Can we see 1304? Yeah, so I'll get 1304. It's 1304 a Transdev bus. Swear to God. You're gonna get me bloody demonetized. Lanks of entry, what is 1304? There we go. How do I get the channel membership area? I think you just click it, don't you? There's only one extra thing in the channel membership, and you don't have to do it. It's only there to stop it. It's only there to stop them emailing me. Then when you're on the channel, you view your channel, and then there's just memberships, and I don't know what it looks like because I can't see. I can't see what you guys see, if that makes sense. I'll have to do it incognito. Hang on. You don't have to. It's only there to stop YouTube sending me emails about everything. I mean, my face comes up on this. Click join and then sign in, apparently. I don't know. I set it up. Are you on looking at Transdev buses? No, Jack. No, you can put any bus number you want in and we'll look at it. We just somehow got onto Transdev buses. Urban Cool. Yeah, that Urban Cool is definitely just a Lancashire United rebranded with the Urban Cool on it. You need to be on membership. That was a little bit. There was a guy in it from Keely before, wasn't there? Does anyone know if that Keely driver survived that massive accident? It was a big accident, wasn't there? It was a really bad accident in Keighley. With a B10. This was last year, but it's something to do with this tractor. I don't see any options to become a member. Honestly, YouTube, you make my life so difficult. Does anyone else see? Don't click it. Just anyone else see the membership problem? It should just be called a daily rover. Apparently, Tristan Brage managed to join today. I don't know who Tristan is, but thank you for joining the daily rover. It should just be there at $2.99. So at $2.99, they take. I'm gonna get £1.15 from it. So YouTube take a massive cut. But yeah, that's what happened to that Keely bus. Right. Right. That's okay. I don't know. See how much to become a member. PC. You might have to do it on PC. Send me a message to the Discord. Will you help me become a member, please? Right. Let's have a look at Alex's first. Again, I'm gonna pull it away because I don't know if you all saw the naked lady. I like the white. No, I see it. Only OFC. Right. Mr. On PC, click the join button next to the channel name. Okay, well, Alex, what is it with that is Welsh owned, Welsh operated, proud to be Welsh. Oh, I've got to admit, for a livery, it's the subtleness of the white. I want to go on all these buses now. Right. YX33. This will be an ADL. I know what it is. King's Lynn to Huntston all week. King's Lynn. I like the red. It's very... whether it fades or not over time and gets duller, probably. But I do like the red. I think red's such a good colour for buses. Right, LV tweets. Oh, that's the... is that the hybrid or is that the electroliner? Hydrogen. Oh, we were looking at these the other week. That is pretty cool. I'd like to drive one of them. And it's got the tramway wheels, so it must go on a tram line. Like an old... I like it when they have 2 seats behind the driver. Hydrogen in, water out. That is so cool. No, I see it. Thank you. Right, okay. I haven't got lost here. I'm on an iPhone and I don't see it. Might just be not something... so nice that the BL10 is still out, or other ways out. Going off west, we have BL7s and they're looking to be Euro 6. I've sent a message to the Discord with a screenshot of what I want to see. Right, 1 second. You might not see it on the stream. You might have to click my name and go to the actual channel page. I don't know if it comes up on the disc on the thingy. Anthony, you're looking to drive a bus in a game today, or are you done for today? There's not much driving now. I'm pretty much at the end of my my what you call it, my thingy. Why I 5-all livery, such a brilliant livery that is no more. So I meant stagecoach. Right, okay. BL10s meant 23C. Let's see if we can find that one. Sometimes we have issues with your buses, don't we? Wigan ones. The right one? No, 237. You're getting that one then. 237's next to it. It's pot next to it. What's your opinion on MX? Let's have a look. Is that transport for Greater Manchester? It's a bit bland, isn't it? It's a bit bland. Yeah. Oh. Someone's wearing headphones. Naughty, naughty. Not in service. Someone can't set the destination as well. 2 X's. That's out of service. I'll give them the benefit of doubt. I don't like it. It's. I mean, I'm not a big fan of bread vans anyway. I just think it's a little stock. I would not be surprised if that is the colour that they bought the van in. Whitby Town Tour. Whoa. He goes to Whitby. Opter. I remember these as a kid. We had these up in Blackburn. Sorry, old OpenReach me having a look. Oh, so it's been replaced by a new one. They just replaced the old. Yeah, I think Opter made good buses at one point, and then they just stopped giving it. They just gave up. Nexus Move Ant. Nexus Move Ant. Nexus Move. Right. LGXK5. Let's have a look, see. Oh, the old Roswell ones. Brendan, I think Brendan's behind the purchasing of some of these. I think the old Roswell livery, minus the logo, was a decent livery. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of the Roswell. I think it. I'll take the advice check and go incognito. Not Sackrington bus station as it just opened. 484. I wish. Now, this is something I have been asking for, is the Bury to Ramsbottom back. I think that would be a great bus to run from Accrington. That is Accrington, isn't it? Yeah, that's Accrington. I can tell it's Accrington because it's all shiny and new. It doesn't look like that now. It looks all dull. Yeah, and bring back advertisements on buses. That's Pete. I'm sure that's Pete. I'll take a picture of that and send it to him. My bus, that's in Keighley then, won't it? Because they've all got my bus put on them. Yeah, I personally think I like the old thingy. I'm just not a big fan of the Roswell livery. Whitby Town tour is a lovely route. Also say hello. Rosie, we do go up to Whitby quite often because my family live just on the outskirts of Whitby. Over, where do my family live? Because when I went to visit them last, my nephew was like, or my cousin was like, "Can you drive a bus then? Can you drive that bus over there?" And this bus came flying round the corner. I need to be careful because I just realised my home location. In fact, we'll do that incognito. I don't think it pulls you. It still gives you an understanding of where I live. My family lives somewhere around Thornbury Way, around here. Redcar, I think it is. I'm not sure. So they're only like an hour away from... Great Ayton. That's it. So about an hour away from Whitby. An hour and a half, if most. So we go up to Great Ayton to visit them quite a lot. And then what we tend to do is have like a couple of days out in Whitby. So, yeah. Maybe next time I'm up, I do the Whitby bus station. Yeah, it's a Reaver, isn't it? Yeah, Reaver buses. I always find the Reaver buses. No. Right. Why do Reaver buses always look dirty? Someone answer me that. Right, before that gets leaked. Whitby Town is lovely. Mr. If you need help, DM me. Is a new livery up here. Have a look. I don't know, what are we doing at the moment? We're looking at buses and other bits and bobs on thingy. I think we might have a contender for livery of the year. I really like that. One of the Whitby Optus all ended up in the river the other day. Excuse me, mate. Can you tell me what the street name is? You can't park there, son. I know I can't. I think that is maybe my favourite. I'll tell you what, that's not bad neither. Every few minutes. How often do these run then? Like every 6 minutes. That Green Arrow's not bad neither. And there's me saying Go Northwest don't really have any like inspiration. I like that. That's cool. That is a cool livery. Sorry, I can't become a member until the morning my bank declined the charge for some reason. I think Google's trying to scam me. Oh, mate. Oh, you don't have to, but I appreciate you trying anyway. Don't get into trouble with your bank. God. It's like, well, he's giving this tempos. You got a lot of tempos down there, haven't you? We want the best bus drivers, engineers, and cleaners. Rail replacement. Is just a decent bang on livery, isn't it? It's every 10 minutes on the X66. That's brilliant. That I think that's what the 464 needs to do, is every 10 minutes. This is perfect. Perfect rebel colours. Excuse me. Perfect rebel colours. I love rebel colours. I think when it comes to industry of buses, the rebel colours are my favourite. We'll have to find that one. Right. What is your opinion on the Leeds and Bradford Airport E200? Just have a look. I'll be honest, they don't look very well looked after. That back panel looks like it's, well, maybe it's just dirty. I think this is the danger you always find yourself running into when you have a white bus. You're just a white bus. And the problem is, because you're on the road, all you're going to get is covered in crap. And yeah, no, if it were me, I'd have done something like this. Black with yellow writing, Leeds and Bradford Airport. I'd have incorporated the colours of the airport. I just don't think that is a very good livery. I think it's just what you call it. It's just a. Oh, I think we've seen this one before. Yeah, the Durham YI50. Yeah, I like this one. I'm not too sure. It's a Scania, isn't it? I've never been on a Scania. I mean, obviously the blue. It's just cool, isn't it? We found a really good one last week, didn't we? A really good, like, livery one. We put up there as livery of the week. Can't remember what it was, but I don't think it was the 501. I think things like that make it special. And what do you think of this one? Let's have a look. I mean, it's attempting to be something, isn't it? I like the colour. I like that. I like the not in service destination board. I like the colour. Right, it's not exactly the right size. I give it a solid 5 out of 10. Mainly in the colour. I like the colour, and I liked how the destination board says sorry, not in service. Definitely, you know. Unpin message now. I don't know why. What do you? Oh, hang on, I can't see that. New. How about? That sounds old. It's alright. I'm never really a fan of the green. But I suppose, obviously, it is sort of the colour of the district that it went with. I just always think that as they've aged, they've got duller. And probably when they first came out, they looked really nice. That's the next Blackburn one there in the back. Ex-Blackburn one. These probably all ex-Blackburn ones, to be fair. I just personally think that they're yeah, it looks alright when it was a thing X41. It's just that's what shows obviously with Transdev, doesn't it? Honestly, NatWest is a joke at this point. Do you know, I had some issues. We've got some extra Transdev Tempos 23. Won't surprise me, we bought a lot of Tempos in the beginning. Yeah. I've been on that bus. Don't worry about it. It's not a piggy. I told you the best way to support the channel is to go to every video, like it, put a comment on it. That is like the best thing you guys can do. Well, I've been on that bus probably at some point then. Bit of panel damage there. P289 KPX. I like the headlights. I'm not a big fan of first liveries, I'll be honest. I think it's just the way they have this pink barrier or this pink light thing you put. The bus itself. It's a nice bus, nice looking bus. Reminds me of the buses. Not very well looked after, like, but yeah. Is it just Transavia that we're just looking at our old buses? My train guy, we're looking at any buses that you basically like. So obviously some people like Transdev, some people like Stagecoach, some people are Lynx fans. So drop a fleet number if you want. Even if it's a train. I'm a fan of trains as well. We will look at some trains if anyone's got any. We do just tend to flick around, having a look what's on. Obviously, a lot of us are from North, so I think it's around sort of First and other travel companies. It must be a lot of work to preserve these buses. Going Hong Kong. Again, I always say Arriva buses. I think Arriva's got the worst livery. I like First new livery. I really do. I know a lot of people have not been happy with it, but I like it. That's cool. I like that. So did they sell it then? They sold it on. Yeah, sold it onto Sunderland Busways. I like the Sunderland Busways. Oh, that's good, isn't it? But it's now new to Southampton City Buses. I quite like YH24 to think of. What do you think of First new liveries? They've not really put much into it, have they really, the liveries, First group? The H1 from Trent Barton. I've got to admit, we were saying the other week, like Trent Barton really what you call it, I've got some really lovely design liveries. But all the bloody everything's the same with Transdev. Transdev have used the same people who do the graphics. Sunderland Busways is the heritage livery. I like the Sunderland Busways. Oh, I don't think it's all black. I think it's more blue. What is your opinion on BHP Taros and next Stagecoach Solo SRs? I don't really have one. I went on the Sataro the other day. It was okay. It was nice inside. It was different. I got to give it to them. I believe they're getting the second door taken off because people keep trying to get out the side of it. I like the X Stagecoach Solo SR. I just think they haven't had time to paint it. They've also had up to Metro Cities that they haven't been. I like the livery. I think the livery is basic. I really do think they have basic liveries, but they provide a service. Why is my space bar not working? Before I search that, because it had something weird in it. Flicker, 2 steps away from naked ladies. Yeah, again, the white one, like I said, the white one's kind of just like, for me, white liveries are always 0. But I've got to admit, it's one of those that they're filling routes that obviously people want to get to. So, looking in the bus pics in Discord. I don't have Discord on this PC though, so I'm sorry, mate. I have to look in on my phone. Hello, train guy. Got loads of new people to Discord, haven't we? A lot of Linux and a lot of tempos. D&G. Standish. I used to go to Standish all the time. Diamond. Have you seen any Opto Tempos SLSs? I don't think I have. 1 second. Let's have a look. I've not seen one of them for a while. They used to have them at Transdev. I'm sure that they were the what were they called? The Starship or something? Them ones? Are they the ones that I'm looking at? It's very Opter though. At least the fuel tank isn't behind the driver's seat. That's something they made a bit better. They're just a weird looking bus, aren't they? Did you not see the Stagecoach bus I sent? Yeah, I saw the Stagecoach one, the old one. Do you kind of, you don't? You can look at my Flickr. Let's have a look see. 1 second. I've got like 9 tabs open. Close that one. Close that one. Right, let's go to that one. Let's have a look at Keely Buses. Search people. Oh, space key isn't working on my computer today. For some reason, Keely Buses, your name does not seem to work. YDA 60 DAA's Metro City. I'll come back to you in a minute, mate. I'll find one of your pictures. It does this sometimes. Search photos. I like that. I don't like the front of it, but I like the flex bus. I think that's something different, isn't it? But there we go. There's Octave playing its old tricks, putting the fuel tank behind the back of the bloody finger. This is the worst thing Opta ever did when they built these buses, putting the fuel tank behind the back of the driver, because it greatly impacts the turning circle. They couldn't make the mind up as well if they wanted to be a square front or a rounded front like the Solos. And the thing is, they've tried and they just can't figure it out. Hello, DM Transport. How you doing, mate? I answer a bit late. That's all right, Bus Spot Lancashire. Any Transdev and Trent Bottom related to each other in some way? No, I don't think they are. Nottingham Transport we were related to in the beginning, but not anymore. It's another Opter. No, it's not an Opter, it's another radio. Again, when they're good, they're good. I'd like to see the inside of them though, to see what the layout is, how the configuration differs, and maybe that's something to look at in a video if we do go down to Links and Trent Bart and look at who's got the better configuration. And click on search. It's fine, we'll do it this way. Search photos. What we'll do is we'll do date uploaded because we've uploaded one today. The Bronte bus. Are you Bus Will? Have you renamed yourself? Alright, how you doing, mate? How's it good? You good? Did you look at that? DHC. I love that other ones. I love that one. Just saying, but breaks down often. Oh, sorry, I've not looked at that one. Have I? Sorry, mate. CM Transport. I've missed. Oh wait, we are looking at that one. Ah, dipper. You changed your name. The new front could be worse. Look how the street decks look with the new radical law front. It's horrible. Oh yeah, totally. MX. That's that isn't one. How about? I see some. Keith, I'll come back to me in a second, mate. I'm seeing everything. You see everything like 30, 40 seconds later. Is that a bendy bus? Oof. I've never been on a bendy bus. Never driven a bendy bus. There is a coolant leak on the back of 2714 at the top of that page. How do you display? How do the display screens on the outside of your buses work? E.g., with the countdown. I see some. So when the bus arrives to a certain point, usually on the GPS, and there's a time that it meant to reach there. So, for example, Rising Bridge, it should reach there at 20 minutes past the hour. We reach there at 10 past the hour. It basically counts down and then says, like, we've got a few minutes to wait. Some don't do it. Some get to the timing point. The timing point comes on the ticketer, but the ticketer doesn't tell the controller. So we press countdown and type in the minutes. That's why sometimes I did see some of the photos when you did date uploaded. So yeah, that's how that works for us. Right. There we go. It's working now. That's a terrible coolant leak, isn't it? I mean, I think Keithley and us are definitely ones that don't seem to get looked after. What did you shoot it on? What are you shooting on? iPhone, iPad back camera. F3, 3.3mm. The flash on, the flash fired. That's not too bad. I take it you're on the back of another bus then with these. Can I give you a bit of advice, Keithley? Clean your back camera. Take a cloth with you and then clean the wind that you're also sitting out of. Well, obviously you couldn't there because you're at the front of the bus, aren't you? It just might help. Cheers for that influence. Yeah, it's all the presents from Transvolvos bring back memories of catching the bus to school. Yeah, it does for me. I got attacked on one of them though, so it's not exactly something that brings back great memories for myself. Bus and train boy. Sorry, mate, I really did miss you there. I got nearly stabbed on a what you call it, on a accident coming home from school one day. I got mistaken. Swift. I like this. You can't see me pointing. This I like. This graphic. I'm gonna say Trent Barton, smash it out of the park when it comes to liveries. I'm not saying the 10 out of 10 liveries. I'm saying like 8. Consistently around about an 8 livery. They're just doing something a little bit different each time. Yeah, well, mate, honestly, what I do, I took it with my phone and took a picture of my phone with the iPad. Screenshot. Just screenshot it, mate. That's why it looks so dirty. But newer photos are way more clear. That's fine, mate. Just keep practicing. Just to give you a bit of friendly advice. My wife is a photographer by trade. Well, she was. She's now an open reach engineer. I've heard that replacing all the X-Ross, but at the same time, it's the Y02 Reg ones. There's a lot going around at the moment, and they're not telling us what's going on. We're just getting bits and bops. I'm sick of pouring it out anything here. They do. And moving people have got some really lovely buses. Right, I'm going to pop this over here a second. No, my keyboard is still not working properly. Nope. Bradley with his still gonna kill Bradley when I see him. For donating. Yeah, again, not the best liveries in the world, but the simplicity of what they are does make me enjoy seeing them on the road. They're a lovely company as well. You don't see many of their. I'm sure one of the lads went down to photograph them a few months ago, so I'm surprised there's not loads of pictures. Again, lovely livery. I like them. I'm a cream. I'm a guy for a cream livery. Ouch. But I signed it on my phone now, so I signed it on my phone. Much clearer. Competition for Trent Barton. How about right? Okay, Mr. Train Girl. Let's see what we bring for Trent Barton's competition. I dig it. Yeah. That's a solid pink, that. Would I have gone fully black at the back? Probably. I love driving the U-Tongue. I miss driving the U-Tongue. We want it back. Can we get it back on demo, please? Yeah, I like that. That's nice. There's such a weird layout though in the bus side. There's some weird things that these buses do. I like the blue as well. I suppose blue, pink, and grey, those sort of thingies. My mum works for moving people. She says these are coming to work. Oh, does she? Oh, sweet. Sometimes I don't get why there is a route branding, because half the time they're on different routes. I think Blackburn should have an extra place to put some of their extra buses they get, e.g. with drone ones. Isn't FSC now been repainted to Alexander Clark? I've seen a photo of a repainted U-Tongue coach earlier. We've got loads of space at Blackburn, but we haven't got loads of buses. Oh, I mean, it's not sunny in Skegness all the time, but that is pretty cool. Who knew Stagecoach had a fun side to him? Even the Lakes one, it was pretty good in the Lakes livery. I'm hoping to God there's some decent buses when we go to St. Ives. Little thing, next up announcement. Oh, that's so tiny and cute. It's so expensive as well. We were looking at one of these on the sales last week. What's he shot that on? Oh yeah, 700D easily. It's so crisp and clear, that. Look at the water. What buses am I going to get in St. Ives? Let's have a look. Oh yes, first group. Some ADLs. The site is not secure. Looking forward to that then when we go to it. Have you been since Skaggy's new toppers? And I have not. Also, I mean, they're reusing the 1998 reg on a 2010 plate. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. They like the reg. They like the reg. My dad's truck had its reg reused. That's a good. It's a good, decent livery for an ADL. There's not a lot you can do with them, but that is a good. I'm tempted by this one. Let's have a look. Simple. Are ADLs just now the norm for video for buses? Is next stop boards in buses becoming mandatory 2026? I don't know. Not that I'd heard of. And I could dig that. I'm not a huge fan of ADL 200 the ADL buses. I don't think the front of them looks as nice. I think they're just, I don't know. I think I prefer it in its old colour. Definitely prefer it in its black, red and yellow. Reminds me of, again, Ribble colours. But it's a solid 7 out of 10. Here's another unique thing you wish you had at Transdev 6-cylinder street decks. Absolute beasts. I think I've heard of these ones, yeah. I'm off for the night, mate. Appreciate you coming and spending time with us, as always. I'll keep my ear out. Oh, that's a busy livery, that, isn't it? That's a busy livery, but I tell you what, that's a solid 8, that. Looks comfy inside as well. Looks like it's got the proper plush seats. Yeah. What are your favourite buses to drive? I like Volvos. I like the B7s that we have. The B7s 279. Yeah. At the moment, I have a feeling the more expensive the buses sales are, the more money the old buses will be for it. Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Right, I'm off. CM Transport says night and stuff. No worries, mate. I think we're gonna get close to calling it a night anyway ourselves. It is running a bit late tonight, and I'm absolutely knackered. We're nearly at 3 hours, but yeah, I like the B7s. The B7s have always been one of my favourite buses to drive, just for the drivability. There's not many places that you can't put them. They're just there. You can get round corners and stuff with them. You don't seem to struggle. The Deckers, just as fun as well. The Deckers are brilliant. The Volvo Deckers are great. You know, for me, that's what it's all about. It's I want a bus that's easy to get into and just sit down, log in, and get to work. I don't want finicky buses that are all stupid, and that's sometimes what the problem is with the Versas. Another lucky thing to still live in our fleet. Let's have a look. See. Let's have a look. See. Oh, again the pink. The pink is amazing. Yeah, you don't see many Mercedes-Benz around these days. I think they had a bit of succession in the early years, and then sort of didn't. And then they're making a bit of a comeback because obviously we're buying loads of Mercedes-Benz. So there must be a reason why they decided. Oh, the connection's forward. I do like that livery as well. And you should look at Stagecoach, Manchester. Okay, let's put this in there. Google tab. Trident. Got the right one. FN. Put that in that one. Skylink, yeah, from Trent Barton. We had Scanias at Rosendale and they were fantastic. I never got to drive one. But they're just made good bodies and good chassis. With whoever they partner with, whether it would be Scania or Volvo. They're just nice to drive. And that's been the big thing for me. The Glasgow blue fonts. Right, I think it might be controversial, but I think street decks are great buses in my opinion. Never driven one. I've never driven one. Again, it all depends on how easy it is. If you can just get in, turn it on, and set up, and just go. For me, that is what I want for a bus driver. I think most bus drivers do as well. It's just about being nice and easy. Right, so we're close to the 3-hour mark. I'm going to thank you all for coming on tonight. However little time or much time you spent with us, how many chats you've sent, how many likes, how many throw hearts, and all that stuff. I appreciate you all. Seriously, this is I get to the point of the day when I'm knackered. I'm so tired. Like, and before I'm coming on these streams, I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I come on and you guys blow me away with just the questions, the talking, having fun, looking at old buses, looking at new buses. I truly appreciate it. Like I said, obviously the support on the channel means the world. Like I said, I genuinely mean it. Like, if I can just bring up the channel. Obviously, it is making a little bit of cash now, but from the analytics side of things, like, you guys are doing this. Like, they're going in and liking those videos. You know, the click-through rate, the impression rate, it's all going up. It's still got some. I've still got some work to do on content. You know, the dead runs and stuff like that. Overtime as bus driver. I'm never too sure what to name things for titles like, but genuinely, there's 100% likes. I expect one dislike. You know, a couple of dislikes. It doesn't bother me. Not everyone's gonna like my content, but I genuinely mean it. Like, to support this channel, like this one that I think we talked about is this one. This is the one we talked about. This one reached 33 1,000 impressions. Stupid SSG play OMSI. We've got it. I can't get it working on the PC. I need to sit down with Jack. I need to spend some time with Jack. Jack is going to help me out with it. It's just finding time to get it sorted. This engagement, this high engagement with you guys, and going in there and liking the video and clicking it, 250 bell notifications, 100% of you actually went through that, and so this is big for us. It's just now I need to keep the consistency up with it and figure out why these 2 videos didn't do as well. Maybe it's my pretty face being in one of them, and why it only got 8 likes. If everyone went in there and liked that video up to like only got 8 comments, so you've sort of got to get a matching like to comment ratio for them to really sort of like push, and they sometimes do. But yeah, I can just thank you all for that. Hi Joel. I think Joel's back again. I'm sure he went to bed. Yes, he does. I thought he enjoyed it. Like the stream, as it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, honestly, like I cannot thank you enough. Like, so the humble beginnings of this journey was like, I've always wanted to make a video channel. I've been a YouTube member now for nearly 12 years. There are other things out there I wanted to do, and I fell into this with being a bus driver, and I thought to myself, if if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I want to do more adventure stuff, and some of you have given me some good ideas for other content creators that I'm going to look at and see how they do stuff, and I can't remember the name. You might think about to start making custom thumbnails. So the reason why the custom thumbnails got taken away, DM, I don't know if you've seen this on YouTube. Let me just go back to it. We took away the custom thumbnails. Where is it? The 152 video. This one. So on this video, there is a test. Where's the test result? There was a test result done, and basically, people preferred thumbnails 1 and 2, and that was it. It was like, so I can't find the test. The test was, it's now not there, but yeah. So basically, on the test of that video, we tested the thumbnail, and the thumbnail basically showed that people preferred a thumbnail without text and description. So that's why since then there has been less. These are all custom thumbnails. I take pictures when I'm doing them. Scorpion, yes, he does, but it just needs my help getting it set up. It's been lovely watching your journey grow these last past few minutes, seeing your channel grow. It makes me so proud of you. Keep it up. Thank you, thanks, Venture. So yeah, it's figuring out what YouTube wants, what people want to watch. Am I spoon feeding people too much information when it comes to thumbnails? You go through YouTube, for example. So if I go to like just normal YouTube, 1 second, and you look at some of the content I watch, like there's very few contents now that have that put what you call it in. It's like Keely HK Rail. He hasn't put a thing in, but it's getting click throughs. It's getting 95% extra. So it's I don't know. It's a bit of hit and miss. So I'm just trying to navigate my way through this. But yeah, I just want to take the time to say thank you. Like I said, there's never a need to purchase anything. If you do want to purchase things, I appreciate it. If you do want to send super chats, you don't have to. I do appreciate it. All the money that whatever we build from this is going into a fund, and we'll do things for the channel, and go from there, building more things. And again, if you see me around, DM Transport can vouch for this. If you see me on the buses, and you see me about during the day, just come and stop and chat to me. If I've got the time, I'll chat to you. It was lovely to meet DM Transport down on the last day of running of Rochdale. I thoroughly enjoyed meeting him, and it was just by coincidence. I pulled up for he was down at the bottom filming. I didn't know it was him, and I pulled up to go and get a drink, and I think at first says, "Hi, mate, you all right?" And we shook hands. I said, "Do you want to get a drink? Do you want me to get you a drink or anything?" I genuinely, I'm not a celebrity. I'm not anyone famous. I'm just a bus driver who records silly videos about his day and has silly ideas, who wants to take you all on these silly little adventures that he enjoys so much. So yeah, don't ever, like, I think someone was saying to me a few weeks ago, like, oh, there's some guy came down to meet you the other day, and he was like, "Do you think you'll talk to me?" I'll talk to anyone. I genuinely will. So yeah, don't think that I'm somebody different. I'm not. I'm just a bus driver who sits in front of a camera and talks about bus drivery things. And it's nice to hear what makes you tick and what you enjoy about buses. So yeah, I see, but that's a good video idea. If you keep getting rear bus pictures like that, I do find a nice photo of the front. Yeah, I'm going to keep trying different things. So that's it, me from tonight, signing off on Tuesday. We've got a new video coming out Friday. It's an overtime video at Blackburn Bus Company. They seem to do really well. It will only be a short one because I filmed it. I filmed it on my phone. I was very tired that day. So yeah, bus station reviews still in the works. A couple more projects working on. If I get time, I'll do voiceover work for them, and you might see them in the near future. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Have a great week. Take some nice photos. Talk to me in the comments. Join us at Discord. Follow us on Instagram. Yeah, it was perfect end to the day, wasn't it? Gonna go on a day out tomorrow. Oldham tomorrow. Can't wait. Yeah, you're really approachable. When I did the Rochdale and back with you, that was the day on the 1st. It was really fun. Coming over, initially nervous, was really exciting. Yeah, honestly, like I said, I'm just a normal guy. As long as it's nothing creepy and weird, I can take it. I will talk, and I want people to just have fun and enjoy buses for what they are, and try and show that the other side of buses are a little bit more than just they're not nerdy. They're fun. They are fun. And it's great being a bus driver. And some points in my career where I've been like, I want to pack this up and go, but you guys keep it going. So yeah, keep watching the spaces.